just say yeah.
Good morning, my beautiful people. How are we doing? Wow, it's so different vlogging on my phone versus on my DJI, but anyway, it is what it is. It's Saturday. We're gonna do a weekend vlog. It's just been such a busy time. It's weird because, I don't know, I think it's just a lot of moving parts versus the usual busyness that I'm in. Like, holiday season of December is way busier, but right now I'm like, whoa, a lot's happening. I think it's because of leaving the country soon. Cha! It's a topic for another day. I think we'll sit in the airport and talk about that, but I slept last night like, oh, tomorrow's gonna be such a beautiful day. Then I woke up to nonsense at 7 a.m. So unfortunate. Like, it's definitely my fault because as somebody who like manages a lot of things, I guess one of the things slipped through the crack because it's a new addition and it just hasn't had all of my time, unfortunately, and consequently, to sum it all up, ended up losing a bunch of money and I feel really bad. But anyway, we're going to kick it into gear. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. But anyway, I came on here because I'm enjoying my walk because that was one of the plans. Today was the first National Cleaning Day. Is that what it's called? National Cleaning something. You know, we abbreviate everything. So it's like NCAD. I don't know what all the other letters are, but National Cleaning Day. Yeah, definitely had to sleep. I was exhausted. Not that I wanted to do that anyway, but I was definitely passed out. Not passed out the whole time. Like, I was like immobile in bed. Like, I was like, I can't get up. I'm tired. It was from 7 to 10 and I already woke up to randomness at 10. Oh, sorry, at 7. So at around 10, I was like, you know what? Let me just get fresh air. Let me be outside, get fresh air. And yeah, someone made a really hilarious comment under, was it a post? I think it was a post. Yeah, it was a news report. And they're like, why are we doing the job for the city, what city council that's supposed to be overseeing garbage? It's so different. Like Rwanda, I've heard it's very clean. I've never been, but I've heard it's extremely clean. I've never been yet. I've heard it's extremely clean. And then they also do that once a month. So it's so different if like a place is already clean and like you're patriarchally like, you know, just picking up a few things here and there as a society. But if we're doing the job for the councils that should be cleaning the garbage on a regular basis, that to me is crazy. And when I saw that comment, I was like, oh my God, yeah. Because, you know, I couldn't articulate why it was so dumb. And I was like, whatever. A lot of things happen here that just don't make any sense. You just go with it, go with the flow. And then I was like, no, that's very fair. That's so freaking fair. It'd be so different if they were like, you know, we've implemented this. Now we just want you guys to make this a countrywide initiative while supporting our change in our endeavors. Cool. But you didn't even do that. Why are we doing a good job for you? Please don't piss me off. And then on my walk, on my way out of my house, because my street, everybody pretty much has known each other from forever, like decades. So the local LC lives on my street, like a couple of houses away. And he was just like, I didn't see you this morning. I'm like, child, I'm tired. Also, like, physically exhausted. Like, my body was not moving out to do anything at that point. But now we're well rested, we're moving. And then another thing that happened, leaving the house, which was so funny. No, it's not funny. It's actually quite annoying, but I'm laughing at it because it's in hindsight now, but it happens all the time. So I'm dressed head to toe covered. Like, this was like up to my neck. I have sunglasses, so I have a hat because obviously the sun. And yes, my gym clothes are gym clothes, so they're tight, but covered fully. The minute I forgot my shoes. So after talking to Elsie, I went to go grab my shoes from my car, and then I came back like walking. The minute I got out, there's construction going on my street. So there's a bunch of construction people because they're building some high-rise something. And immediately they started saying all these things in Luganda. Of like, I was ignoring them because I had music on anyway. But basically, they're like trying to like holler like the construction guards, like they do anywhere, right? But then I noticed now, like right before I sat, someone was driving and his head was like looking back to keep watching me whilst driving straight. And I was just like, men are gross. That's such a blanket statement. Not all men, sorry, that's so rude. But gross men are gross. They're just gross. Like, I could be in a burqa and you'd still stare. I could be in a hijab, you'll still stare. I just don't understand. And someone said it in one of my comments in my last video, I think it was with Princess Margaret Mazi, and they were like commenting on my comment I made about dressing like in Uganda, and they're just like, well, it's a conservative country, do as people do. And I'm like, why do we give so much leeway to gross men just because it's a conservative country? And I'm like, okay, fine. Canada is way more lenient, way more liberal, whatever, if you like to use those terms, but a lot more lenient with things. And honestly, I don't think it's much of a difference. I think men will still think or look, and white women too, we be looking at guys like, oh, that guy's cute, you know? But like self control, like practicing elements of self control is not hard. I don't care where you live in this world. It really should not be that hard. I'm a woman, I'm not a guy. But all I can say is it cannot be that complicated to not have to vomit things because you have a lack of self-control because it's a conservative country. Like, make it make sense. So what do you do when you're in a liberal country? When you just see thighs out, suns out, thighs out, suns out, cheeks out, suns out, skins out. What do you do? Because obviously people travel and go and see other places and things. Kenya is less conservative than us, so if you go next door, even if I'm not trying to say like so far, even if you go next door, South Africa, skins out, bums out, thighs out. What do you do? Like, you know, like all of a sudden you can't control yourself. Your urges are like, get it together. Find another excuse, please. Don't piss me off. It's so weird, and so much so that because like these people lack such self-control that they put it on women here to be a certain way and behave a certain way because the men lack self. Why don't you focus on the men who lack self-control? Why don't you focus on them? Why don't you teach them how to woosah like other men in other countries have to? Because ain't no different, I don't think, internal urges, you know, but how you express them is very different. You don't have to be all of that. Child, I could do a whole sermon on this. It's so weird to me. It's so weird. I didn't even mean to come out here and rant about this, but I was just walking like after the first one, I was like, haha, laugh it off. The second one, I was like, no, like you're gonna crash into the gate, my friend. Like, you're gross. You're gross. You're gross, and I can say you're gross. And it's so hot out for me to be covered up like this, but I'm covered up like this because people bother me. Normally I'd be in my sports bra and living my life. And I'm like, all it's showing is my my belly button. I'm not showing crazy everything, like relax. But still, ew, gross. People are gross. And it's so wild because then it's like a pattern. Like then you're putting it on the women, then they have to behave a certain way because those gross people don't know how to behave and know how to be. And everyone's like, oh, it's a cultural thing. No, it's not. It's a colonial thing because before that, I'm pretty sure, if even before the Gomez seed, named after Gomez, that Portuguese stylist guy who came along to give us a dress. We had completely different dress. Our arms were out, so I don't know why everyone has to be like, oh, but you can't show that skin out. Skin was out, and men had to practice self-control. So I don't understand why people are trying to say, oh, that's just a culture that you're in. Stop lying to yourself. There's nowhere ancestrally in this heat our ancestors were thriving, bundled up to please, release me with your BS. But anyway, because I don't like to fight people all the time and I'm tired, I'd be coming out of my house covered up, but apparently that's still not enough. We are such a hilarious place. But yeah, anyway, let me continue my walk. I'm loving the palm trees. The sun is going in and out, and there's such a nice breeze. So it's a bit cool right now. And I'm like, now is the perfect time to walk. I took a break because it was getting hot. Let's go. I don't know what's up this weekend. I was going to do a solo movie night and dinner. And then my friends, funny enough, messaged me about watching Odyssey. I was like, oh, that was my plan anyway. I was like 50-50 on that though. But now that they want to, I'm like, okay, let's actually do that. And then tomorrow is my niece's first birthday party. It'll be so cute. So that'll be a nice fun time. And that's really the weekend. It's wholesome times and wholesome vibes. All right. I need to play my worship music, get in a better headspace, because this Saturday is going to be great. Okay? It's only 10 something. We're not dying on this hill of annoyance. We're back home, somewhat in a better mood. No one can stop me now. Anyway, yeah, sometimes it's like just motion, will help. I still have like somewhat of a headache of annoyance, but it's okay. the day must move. It is midday, and if we're gonna watch The Odyssey today, it's at 6:30. And I was told to watch Troy first, and that's 3 hours. So, child, I was like, let me wash my hair. That's why it's out. Just look crazy. I kept saying I look like a child. I look like a baby. It's so funny. I guess that's a good thing. So, like, in the future, when I'm like old, I'll look like I'll look like my age, maybe. Anyway, yeah, there's some things I want to get sorted out, and then then we can sit down and watch that movie. Those movies are really heavy, which is actually really good because it'll get me off my phone. Because I'm not pretty sure, I am for certain, I'm addicted to my phone, and I want to work on that. And the next month actually is something I want to do of like just being off it. Like schedule the things I need because I work on there too, so it's not like I can be off. But what's so good is that because I have this vlogging camera that I got last year, I don't have to vlog on my phone. And that's like the main thing I do. And then like my stories and stuff, I don't have to live post. So I don't have to open the apps unless I'm sitting to open the apps and then get off them and like touch grass, be present, do the things around with people around me. But yeah, anyway, let's get this sorted. I would have gone to the salon, but I don't want to be there either. Ooh, life hack or life goal. See, I have a beauty room here. In future, when I move and I have like a house with a beauty room, I want a sink. So now, after I came for everyone having a sink in their living rooms, I need a sink in my beauty room. I want people to come over, do my hair, do my nails, do everything in my home. I don't want to be in the salon. I don't want to be in the salon. But I did say this when I first moved here. I was like, I don't like being there. Be sitting, people all up in your things, people are staring at you. There was one time I will never forget, because it was so weird. I was braiding my hair. Luckily, it was at Merite's mom's, so they're in like a Shibuli area. Anyway, it's like packed, and they don't move for you. Like if you want their services, you need to go do your hair. It doesn't matter who you are. It does not matter. You have to do your hair at their location. Fine. Sit there. I'm not joking. The entire time, a girl was sitting across from me, staring at me while she's getting her hair done. And you know when you kind of do a thing of like looking around, kind of like see if like they're still looking, and then you look and they're still staring darkly at you in the eyeballs. But luckily with her, they take like 3 hours to braid no matter what you're doing, and you're out. So after my awkward 3 hours, I was like, see ya, you weirdo. Let me go wash my hair. After the first maybe 1 minute of being in the shower washing my hair, I was like, man, could wait another week and just gone to the salon. So I didn't go to the salon because I need to go. I'm gonna braid my hair next week, Friday. So I was like, I'm gonna wash it Thursday night at the salon and then get braided at my house on Friday. I don't need to go twice. Like, child, it's not that serious. But yeah, after all of that arm work, we're done. We're gonna head out to a family friend event. It's a not a christening, confirmation. Okay? Yeah. Confirmation, and then go head to the movies to go watch Odyssey. Yep. Let's go. So cute! So obviously we did not end up going to the movies. We ended up having a good old time at Sky's after the kids, this place closed. No, they must be open. After the christening, I was there, not christening, what is it? Confirmation. Wow, I'm the worst ex-Catholic ever. Anyway, confirmation, so now we're headed to baby's birthday, and I'll come to get like a little gift or something. My kids look Tinda. And I think it's just kind of like a cute 1-year-old outfit, honestly, really and truly. Got a lot of kids stuff here. So where is this located even? In Tinda, what's this plaza called? Tinda Complex. In Tinda Complex, right? Tinda Complex. So they have a bunch of kids stuff. So I've decided to do a floaty. Oh, that is so cute. Yeah, I feel like that. It has like glitter and stuff. In a bathing suit. So if you come here, they have so much for kids. Like this is, like look at that whole stack over there. we're not done. There's more. So there's a lot of like kitty things. Personally, I would have loved to buy things abroad. And I always bring kids things whenever, like, because of my life anyway. Things when I go to Canada. But I used to like bring them something from Canada and then reserve something for like their birthday and Christmas. So I'm realizing, just cause like there's more variety abroad than here, obviously. Anyway, let's head to the birthday. Child, yesterday was a lot. I think I slept at 8 a.m. Absolutely crazy, as usual. What's new? Tug of war is absolutely friggin' hilarious.
Daddy's ready!
The girls won! The girls won, hands down, period! Movie time. Hello, my people. Hello. I left you guys at the most crazy situation that was, what day was it? Sunday. So one for the birthday was beautiful, just beautiful. I love a wholesome Sunday when it stays a wholesome Sunday. So Saturday we were supposed to go and watch The Odyssey. Definitely failed. I ended up going on Sunday, so I went after the birthday. And then my cousins were at Baoli, because that's the theater that we went to, was in Arena Mall. So they were at Baoli after the birthday. So like, let me come and stop by to say hi. Guys, morning later. And I had to be in office. And it's my last few days before traveling. So I like had to actually be there. I didn't have to, but I just felt like it was smart to show face. So anyway, so Monday ended up being work and just exhaustion. Today's Tuesday. It's a public holiday because of LC votes, I guess, for voting for local council. And you know me, I love a public holiday. One thing you got on public holidays, we go like, try to cross my fingers like this. So I'm meeting my cousin for lunch. So yeah, we're like ready. It's giving like Saint Tropez. That's where we are in our minds, but we're just in Kampala. Okay, I don't want to carry all this stuff. So I'm gonna pack my purse and we go, because I don't like being late and I'm already like at least 10 minutes late, so let's go. Hey guys, so just been having lunch with my cousin. It was such a needed catch up. Look, my hair's poofed. It's just stop pretending as if like when it slicks at home, like, oh yeah, it's gonna last all day, because I don't slick it properly. I do it in such a lazy way, but whatever. It is what it is. We're gonna hang out with Kim, so it's fine. But yeah, I just had like a really nice lunch and catch up. We're gonna catch up in a minute, and it's so funny because we do not live far from each other. And when he first moved back here, I think because it was in my party era, so we saw each other a lot more. And then now with like life and responsibilities, it's not as often. But anyway, loved my sushi that I always get. So good. And now I'm getting another Prosecco because we're waiting for Kim. Waiting for her to show up to the area and we figure out what to do. Just hang out, chill. We're really homebodies these days. Am I really? We're barely. But anyway, I also love what they're doing here. That's what I wanted to show you guys. It's like a water fountain with the the name and logo and such. They also redid the bathroom last time I brought you guys here. It's just like cute. The music in the background is some slow jazz. It's giving. It's giving. We're not in Kampala. It's one of my favorite places. And also the food is always consistent here. That's why I think I always come. It's good, consistent. Jimmy always got me. The server is too good. But yeah, just came to give it a little shout out. I'm excited to change spots so I can people watch. Put on sunglasses and pretend I'm on my phone. So how you hit a parked car on a public holiday is beyond me. Like, it is not busy in Kuala. Ew.